value of a woman. I struggled to write poetry for Women's Day. I was scared to compress the value of a woman on one sheet of paper. No words I tried to express seemed to do justice to describe who a woman is. I was terrified to come off as a one-day hype man, celebrating women only when it's relevant. In other words, I mean to say that every single day is Women's Day to me. Therefore, it doesn't really matter that this poem is late. Like when a woman finds out that she's accommodating more than just herself and her body, with no siren to signal that her hips are about to stretch and her heart is now beating for two. It's funny because a woman never belongs just to herself. She is always a part of somebody else. The very need of her existence came from her highly recognized standards of being the perfect helper. Her genesis began when the Lord God said, "It is not good for a man to be alone. I will make a helper who is just right for him." So the Lord God formed from the ground all the wild animals and all the birds of the sky. He brought them to the man to see what he will call them, and the man chose a name for each one. He gave names to all the livestock, all the birds of the sky, and all the wild animals. But still, there was no helper just right for him. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into deep sleep. While the man slept, the Lord God took out one of the man's ribs and closed up the opening. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib, and he brought her to the man. At last, the man exclaimed, "This is bone from my bone and flesh from my flesh. She will be called woman because she was taken from man." This is proof that it is always a woman who is needed to make a home. Adam had everything on this earth but yet couldn't belong. But still, a woman is more than just shelter. She is more than just food on the table, an outside appearance, more than just a shoulder to cry on. A woman brings life to this world by putting hers at risk. A woman is a safe house, accommodating unfamiliar beings for 9 months without asking for rent. A woman is a sacrifice, putting her desires on hold so that those around her can feed off her and still have leftovers in case they ever lack. A woman is a goalkeeper, midfielder, and a striker all at once, trying to keep a household running, making sure the bills are paid, society is taken care of. I'm not saying that a woman does it all, but I'm saying that she surely does a lot to make this world a better place. So if you're a woman listening to this poem, and you've been living below your standards because you never knew the value and beauty that exists behind being called a woman, I hope this poem serves as a reminder that you are unique, chosen, set apart, and brought to this life to make this world shine brighter. God created the heavens and the earth and thought it was good, but until He created a woman, then He was certain that it was complete. And if you're a man who has been privileged to stumble across these words that I am preaching, I hope you start serving as a protector of the women that surround you. I hope you narrate the value of a woman every time she is silenced by being called less. I hope your desires are never to suppress women but to build them up. I heard a preaching that said that woman was not taken from man's feet because she is not below him. Neither was she taken from man's head because she is not above him. Woman was taken from man's rib because she was created to walk side by side along with him.